check on that. I'm going to go with Black Eagle and Pagent Eagle, 2 groups. 1 through 13. 1 through 12. 1 through 12 out on the floor. Contestants 1 through 12. Drum judges, we need you back at Black Eagle. Drum judges, go to Black Eagle. Judges are being instructed. Now the dance competition, this is the last competition of the Miss Indian World Pageant, other than Miss Congeniality. That will be done tomorrow at their brunch that they will be having, or breakfast. Okay, judges, make your way around the arena. We want to make sure you see all the young ladies dancing. Miss Indian World contestants between the ages of 18 and 25. Very talented young ladies, shared their culture with you on Thursday night, and now they're ready for their dance competition. All right, Black Eagle, we're ready for that song. Take it away. We'll have you come over here and line up. Make sure your number is visible. Make sure your number is visible. All right, so line up. Make sure your number is visible. And the judges will have a chance to look them over here. Okay, our next round of contestants, you might want to make your way out to the arena. So what did you think, everybody? I want to take a moment to to acknowledge all of the chaperones, of course the parents and the grandparents, the aunties and the brothers and sisters who have all supported these young ladies as they went forward for Miss Indian World. And all their friends also who are there for them, thank you for encouraging them to do such a thing. They're out here meeting each other, getting acquainted. As far as native country goes, it is really important that we all know each other so much better so we can be stronger as a people, as a whole big people. So yeah, it's great that they're networking, knowing each other, learning about each other's tribe. So I congratulate them for running for Miss Indian World. It's a wonderful thing that you all are doing. All right. Okay, let's give them a big round of applause, group number 1. High five. They're awesome. They all represent their people, their tribes, their communities in a beautiful way. Okay, our next drum group standing by is Pagent Eagle. I think the judges are about set, so let's go ahead and get started. Pagent Eagle. And I invite you to come back for the crowning tomorrow. Now that I have like a little moment to talk, well, I do this radio show on Monday nights, and it's called Native Music Hours. It's on KANW-FM right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's 89.1. And we also have translator stations in Grants, Gallup, Santa Rosa, Las Vegas, all kinds of other places. So I invite you to listen in. You can listen at kanw.com or .org. We stream live. It's from 7 to 10. The best in Native music you're going to find just about anywhere every Monday night from 7 to 10. So we stream live, like I said. Check us out. Have some fun with us on a Monday night, and that's Mountain Standard Time for all y'all. I'm so glad that you could be here and listen to this wonderful music here. We're all ready to get underway. You know, this has been a new and exciting year for the new Miss Indian World. For the Miss Indian World Committee. It was the first time in decades Miss Indian World was one of the youngest, and her youth and exuberance for learning and sharing her Lakota culture and being a role model for young and old alike has been inspiring. Miss Indian World, Tashina, has traveled the world this year. I was fortunate enough to go with her to the Netherlands, and she made quite a splash there. Everybody loved her. She graduated high school and immediately entered college. Tashina is a remarkable young woman who has entered the hearts of everyone she's met. We have a video about Miss Indian World, Tashina Redhawk. All right. Well, let's give her a big round of applause while we're waiting. Yay, Tashina! Woo!
Now we're going to cue the video. Whoever has the cue on the video, we are ready for it.
Tashina Redhawk Iman Jabi. Honanaku Ampetio Oni Hawimie. Wakia Changlashkat Hawi Jodi Manha. Unjimi Ta Chajaki Sherwin the Redhawk. Now by the good voice. Now my white show. Now talk to her calling. Wako Wichogaki. We Latiwaela. What I said was, all my relatives, I greet you with a good-hearted handshake. My name is Tashina Redhawk, and my Lakota name is Honors the Day Woman, and I come from Ring Thunder, which is an old community from Rosebud, South Dakota. I listed my generations of grandmothers and expressed how much I truly love and cherish this beautiful Lakota way of life. I am currently year 2022-23, gathering the nation's Miss Indian World, and this year the platforms that I represented was cultural preservation, language revitalization, and education. This year I had so many incredible and extremely beautiful, amazing moments that it's kind of hard to solidify one. But something that really, I feel like I made a great impact within not only my community, but all of across our Native nations, is one of my platforms for language revitalization. And something that I got to do throughout this year was go to Washington, D.C. quite a bit and go speak with different representatives within the White House. One of the people from the White House that I got to speak with was Deb Haaland, our Secretary of Interior. And what happened was I think we took about 15 minutes and just had a one-on-one conversation. And I got to express with her what language truly means to me and how keeping the language alive is one way that we're keeping our culture here. We're keeping our indigenous people alive. That's a huge part of who we are as nations. Increasing the language revitalization funds will not only help my community, but all of our indigenous communities across the Turtle Island. And it was amazing because I feel like we were truly able to connect from one indigenous woman to the next. And she's somebody that I look up to as a leader. And so to have that vulnerable moment and really express my true feelings about what we were doing there that day, and to know that it was being heard meant so much to me. It was a vital point to my year as Miss Indian World. I have had so many people to be thankful for, so many moments that I would truly carry in my heart. And one thing that I always share is to have Momoshila, which is compassion. And that is something that was taught to me by my parents. So one thing that I would like to say at this moment is that with all the accomplishments that I've ever had in life, with anything that I've ever earned, my parents were always the ones who were my backbone, who were my greatest supporters, and they were the ones who taught me humility and respect and gratitude. But one thing that they never did taught me or gave me the opportunity for was to thank them. And believe it or not, I'm 19 years old now, and I don't think there's a single year that I ever got to publicly give them the greatest Wopula Tonka from my heart that I could have. And so to my mother, I would like to thank you for such an amazing year as being my momager and being the person in the background who would make sure I had everything written in calendars and to make sure I looked the best and dressed the best. And thankful for really creating me into this woman leader that I am today. And to give me these hands to prep the safe food when I go places, to shake hands and greet people with. I just thank you for everything I am as a woman, because you don't know how much that means to me. So to my ina, iyo tauchiwa, Wopula Tonka, I love you so much, and I'm so thankful for you. To my father, thank you for being my ground crew and my backbone. So something as I was a rodeo queen, which if you are listening, you've heard so many times, is that you were my ground crew. You had my horses ready for me at every second. I got to look pretty and get on. You always had a lipstick in your pocket and an eyelash glue, but I don't think you truly know what that really meant to me. And I don't think I could ever mention how much that you taught me that I deserved within not only myself, but within men. You were my first love and showed me what respect is and what it is to have Wopula and really love this beautiful way of life that we have. Every tradition, every song I sing, every word I speak is because of you. And so to my parents standing in the room right now, as I'm getting ready to pass on this crown, I'm very, extremely grateful for the both of you. So thank you.
What a wonderful representative she has been.
Last year, when we were crowned Miss Indian World, we were the youngest Miss Indian World that we had crowned since, I believe, 1984. And it has been an amazing year. I got to know you more than I have got to know most of you Miss Indian Worlds. And the best part is that we're both born on the same day. But for everyone in here who has met Tashina or has seen her at a powwow, a conference, a ceremony, or anywhere she has been, you can feel her presence and how happy she is and how wonderful. Her heart is filled with joy and kindness. And she's given so much to so many people. And as we were coming out of a time of mourning, she was a breath of fresh air and a sunshine in the morning. And I don't want to say too much because I don't want to cry. But Tashina, you have made a huge impact in my life and in the committee's lives and in my parents' life. And I want to thank your mom and your dad and your sister because they were your support team and we worked with them all the time this year. So thank you so much. Thank you.
I think I'm the emotional one of my family. I think compared to last year, I'm sure many of you have had the opportunity to hear me speak. And I would love to say that I love to speak in the moment and what comes from my heart and what I can feel of the energy in the room. But I know, I can tell you, I'm more nervous today than I was any day of the contest. And it's because I understand what was placed upon me when this crown was placed on my head. If I could say anything, it's that a daydream became a reality. And so I want to share a little story with you really quick, and I'll get to the point of the story here at the end. So when I was crowned, the next day, I think I slept 2 hours, and I threw the opening pitch for the Isotopes baseball game. But when I went home, I was riding with my dad, and he needed to tell me to put makeup on without telling me to actually put makeup on, which was pretty tricky, telling a girl. But what was taking place was that my tribe had put together a caravan for me. And for the very first time, seeing the youth of my reservation, seeing all my people cry in the caravan was tears of joy and hope and happiness and not tears of sorrow. So if I could say anything to you all right now, is to honor your lives, honor each other, honor who you are. Let's honor us as we're alive and in the present and can enjoy it and not when we're gone. And so I had a couple notes here to keep me on track, but I also want to say, Wopila Tonka, to everyone in attendance. I know I've met most of you in here, whether that was through just a picture, a school, a conversation, but most importantly, I would also like to take the opportunity to those who I may not have spoken to yet, to welcome you to the 40th Annual Gathering Nations as your 2022 Miss Indian World. So at this time, I would like to speak to my contestants specifically. I would like to say, make the most out of any moment. Remember to walk with confidence, humility, pride, honor. And I would like to say that yes, one Miss Indian World is going to be crowned. But out of each one of you ladies, you all are already strong, indigenous women that are here to represent your people. And the fact that you were willing to take on such a task, to want to have that passion for representing the nation, is something to be so proud of yourselves for. So thank you for running. And I can tell all of you that about the contestants this year, yes, give them a hand. About our contestants this year, so for the personal interviews, I got to sit in the room after they got done interviewing and coming in. And one little thing is that you may not see it as important, but what I saw was something beautiful. As each one of them would come in, they'd collect their lunch and join me at the table, one after the other, until all the table places were full. The next time a girl walked in and there was no place for her to sit, they all jumped up from their seats, grabbed the table, and made them join us. Each one of these girls started their circle from the beginning. They showed that Wanushila, that compassion and love for one another since the very start. And that's something I thank you all for. It's because I can guarantee each one of you in here that the next Miss Indian World will walk with so much love for all of you. And so I want to end with calling my mom on the way out. Can you bring me some water, please? I don't know why I decided to do this. But my great-great-grandmother was a song composer by a little good voice, and as you may have heard, I got to go to the Netherlands, make a splash, but most importantly, I took my grandmother's song with me, which is something that I found very important, and that's something that I will carry with me. It's because I can tell you that my grandma actually made it to Europe because I carried her song with her. And so my family and I are all type carriers, and so when we sing this song, we genuinely need to give you all the blessings. And so the words of this song are, Grandfather, have pity on me. With the sacred pipe, I send my voice to the Father man will live.
She said, should we sing it? But I think she's already got me out there.
So I hope that gives you all your blessings and may you all have a safe journey home and a beautiful rest of your powwow summer as your 2022-23 Miss Indian World Teaching Red Hot. I am thanking you all and leaving with love. Signing out.
Let's give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Indian World and her mother, Mrs. Indian World. Thank you, Tashina. That was really beautiful. One more round of applause. She needs to hear it. Her mother, her family. You know, for all of these Miss Indian World contestants, they wouldn't be here without their families, their grandmothers, their parents, their chaperones, whoever that might be. And her family is exceptional. So we thank them all for being here and being a part of our lives now. So we thank them all. The Miss Indian World Committee would like to thank all of the contestants who have competed in the pageant this year. We also want to thank the Lac Vieux Desert Tribe for their support, Shauna Sunrise for the floral arrangements, and Emergence Productions, Melissa Sanchez, Rick Valdez, and the team of volunteers.
Introducing now the Miss Indian World Staff and Committee, the ever hardworking Azella Humetewa, Deborah Sunrise, Shauna Sunrise, Sibel Yurduri, who came all the way from the Netherlands to work with us this year, former Miss Indian World Tia Schindler, Tony Edwards Williams, Our stage director, Maggie Brown. Another former Miss Indian World, Cheyenne Kippenberger. Beulah Sunrise. And the director of the Miss Indian World Pageant, Melanie Matthews.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. And a big round of applause for our committee. Woo! They work so hard, and it's wonderful what they put together. And now, everyone, it's time. Let's welcome the 2023 Miss Indian World contestants to the floor. Come on out.
Here they come.
Let's welcome them, everybody. Let them hear you. Your hands are free. Let them hear you. Give me a welcome, ladies. This year, we're very fortunate to have 25 young ladies representing very wonderful, different communities throughout Indian country. And they're North America, I should say, really. And they've been around doing some wonderful things for their people as well as their families. They've traveled a long way. They've worked hard. They prepared and planned in many different ways to come to this pageant. And we thank everybody who has supported them throughout the year. And, you know, it's a wonderful thing to be a part of the Miss Indian World project in itself. And I want to thank you all for being here. And once again, let's give a big round of applause to the Miss Indian World contestants 2023.
All right, Beulah, let's start meeting these young ladies.
All right, contestant number 1, coming to us from Choctaw, Mississippi, representing the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians, contestant number 1, Alice Keats. And our next contestant number 2, from Salina, Oklahoma, representing the Cherokee, Ponca, and 3 affiliated tribes, Nika Roy, contestant number 2.
Coming to us from Goodyear, Wisconsin, representing the Oneida Nation of Wisconsin, contestant number 3, Lauren W. Yowilu McLester Davis. And coming to us from Lamar, Oklahoma, representing the Muskogee Nation, contestant number 4, Claudia McHenry.
And our next contestant from Cass Lake, Minnesota, representing the Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe, contestant number 5, Rosalina Hunt. And our next contestant from Mayetta, Kansas, representing the Prairie Band of Potawatomi, Pyramid Lake Paiute, this is Dania Wawasek, contestant number 6.
Coming to us from Nespeland, Washington, representing the Colville Confederated Tribes, contestant number 7, Teray Shanklin Bob. And from Palma Band of Mission Indians, California, representing the Luceño and San Carlos Apache, contestant number 8, Cynthia Bond.
Let's give a welcome to our next contestant from Red Rock, Oklahoma, representing the Oto Missouri Tribes, contestant number 9, Zeneca LeClaire Marigara. All right, coming to us from Hungaluti Way, California, representing the Washoe Tribe, Shoshone Bannock, and Oglala Lakota Sioux, contestant number 10, Marisa Tuligo.
From outstanding Buffalo, Dakota Nation, Saskatchewan, Canada, comes our next contestant representing the Sisseton, Dakota, Minikuju, Lakota. Contestant number 11, Alexis Isnana. And coming to us from the Colville Indian Reservation of Washington, representing the Confederated Tribes of the Colville Reservation, contestant number 12, Michelle Stanger.
And our next contestant, coming to us from Moore, Oklahoma, representing the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, Nakanivi Yarholer, contestant number 14. Welcome our next contestant from Eureka, California, representing the Yurok and Karuk tribes of Northwestern California, number 15, Tori McConnell.
All right, from Ada, Oklahoma, representing the Chickasaw and Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma, contestant number 16, Maitland Seawright. And from Pino, Arizona, representing the Navajo Nation, contestant number 17, Niagara Rocktree. I think we have a Jeanette or two.
Okay, Jeanette. Okay, our next contestant from Fort Hall, Idaho, representing the Shoshone-Bannock tribes, contestant number 18, Casey Dixie. And our next contestant, coming to us from Eagle Butte, South Dakota, representing the Cheyenne River Sioux tribe, contestant number 19, Summer Bowman.
And from Anadarko, Oklahoma, representing the Kiowa tribe, contestant number 20, Anawake Tokoya. And from Choctaw, Mississippi, representing the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians, contestant 21, Shima Roxby.
All right, contestant number 22 from White Eagle, Oklahoma, representing the Prophet tribe, contestant number 22, Nadia Prince. And representing the Oneida tribe from Oneida, Wisconsin, contestant number 23, Alexis Madrid.
From Tahlequah, Oklahoma, representing the Cherokee Nation, contestant number 24, Casey O'Field. And from Lukachukai, Arizona, representing the Navajo Nation, contestant 25, Cassie Wright.
All right, Navajos, shout. Okay. Okay, stop shouting. Okay, our next contestant coming to us from Livingston, Texas, representing the Alabama Coushatta tribe of Texas, contestant number 26, Camille Johnson.
The Miss Indian World contestants have represented themselves with grace and shared the beauty of their tribes. And now we welcome our hosts of the Miss Indian World presentation, Lisa Meachus and Jason Whitehouse.
Over here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give Rick and Beulah a big round of applause and all of our committee and all of these beautiful, amazing young women. One more time. The Miss Indian World competition began on Wednesday with their personal interviews. Thursday was the traditional talent presentations, and yesterday was the public speaking and the dance contest.
And each of these young ladies have represented their tribes and people well. They are judged on their cultural knowledge, personality, and ambassadorship qualities.
Jason? I think we're ready for the awards. And who's ready to hear the crown of who gets to wear the crown for the new Miss Indian World? You guys ready for that? Awesome. I'm going to start with Miss Congeniality. The winner of Miss Congeniality is chosen by these young women themselves. This year, Miss Congeniality is Tori McConnell.
Each category in the competition gets awarded. And right now, the best essay goes to representing the Oneida Nation, Lauren Yolalu McCluster Davis.
Yesterday, they had a chance to speak on stage 49, and they were judged by that. The best public speaker is Camille Johnson. Congratulations.
And the best interview goes to representing the Navajo Nation from Indian, Arizona, Niagara Blackbird.
Best talent presentation, Tori McConnell. And you saw them dancing last night, ladies and gentlemen. Best Dancer Award goes to Miss Cynthia Bond. Congratulations, ladies.
This is a competition that's taken all week long. These are the awards that were given that have taken place. So right now we're going to get to the crowning. So back to Ed and Beulah.
All right. We're coming down to the wire here. The second runner-up to Miss Indian World accumulated 3,074 points. She is from Livingston, Texas. She is contestant number 26, Camille Johnson.
Congratulations, Camille. Let's give her a big round of applause. Second runner-up.
Representing the Alabama through Shelter Drive of Texas, Camille Johnson.
All right. We're ready for first runner-up. For 1 year, the young lady crowned as Miss... Oh, oops, I almost jumped the gun. Let me tell you this. For 1 year, the lady crowned Miss Indian World. She will be the successor. So first runner-up has a big job. First runner-up has 3,115 points. She's from the Navajo Nation, from Pino, Arizona, Niagara Rockbridge.
All right. You know what time it is now. Can we have a drum roll, please? With 3,154 points, she comes to us representing the Yurok and Karuk tribes of Northwestern California, from Eureka, California, Tori McConnell!
We will need a drum for our honor song coming up. Fort Peck Sioux, stand by. Fort Peck Sioux, stand by. Your new Miss Indian World. Give a big round of applause. Tori McConnell, Eureka, California. Representing the Yurok and Karun tribes of Northwestern California. Congratulations to Tori.
She can look forward to an absolute whirlwind of a year ahead of her. Personal appearances, traveling, a wonderful, wonderful experience. I'm sure she will be a magnificent representative of the indigenous world to indigenous cultures and other cultures the world over.
Immediately following the crowning, Miss Indian World will meet with the committee and get some business done. Yay, give her a big round of applause. She gets the crown. And Tashina's doing a wonderful job putting that on her head.
And I
She
think
looks
that-
beautiful,
That's one of the easiest placements of the crown we've had yet.
right?
Sometimes it takes a crane.
Yeah, absolutely. It's beautiful, and
That's
she's
marvelous.
beautiful.
All right, there she is.
Now I have to say, all of these young ladies would have made a wonderful Miss Indian World. They all did a wonderful job throughout the whole pageant. There was no one in the group that was not deserving of Miss Indian World, so they should all pat themselves on the back and congratulate themselves at a job well done. So thank you, ladies, all of you, young women, thank you for running for Miss Indian World and being here to support your sisters. You're wonderful. You're all wonderful.
Thank you for being shining beams that we have had such fun working with all week
Absolutely. You
long.
guys are really fun and really smart and great. Super great. Okay, we're having the family of Miss Indian World come on down, Tori's family. Don't forget, immediately following the crowning, Miss Indian World will meet with the committee and get some business done. And then she's going to be back here in the arena to meet with all of you. We have Fort Peck Sioux Trump standing by. Are you all standing by? Okay. Okay, sit tight for just a second, guys. I thank you for doing this honor song for our new Miss Indian World. Now, just a reminder to you that I know there's a lot of pictures that need to be had, and we're going to be doing that as the night wears on. And we have some business to take care of. Like they said, we're going to have an honor song, and her family's going to file in behind her and honor her in this dance, as well as the Miss Indian World contestants and the committee. Everyone's worked so hard this year and done such a wonderful job.
Back out.
And are we ready? Okay, we're ready. All right, Fort Peck Sioux, we're ready for an honor song for our new Miss Indian World, Miss Tori McConnell from Eureka, California, the new Miss Indian World. Sharon Roberts, come on out. Sharon Roberts, we're calling you. The committee would like to honor Sharon Roberts. She's been on our committee for years, and this year we were without her. We missed her dearly. She's here, though, and we would like her to come up and accept a gift from the committee as we dance the honor song for Miss Indian World. Sharon Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome her in style, your new Miss Indian World, Tori McConnell.
Watch it,
Thank you so much. And I want to thank all, let's give a big round of applause to all the royalty that came out here. The first time I've ever seen this, they come out to honor the new Miss India World. Let's give a big round of applause to these gracious young women, wonderful representatives of their communities. Thank you so much for honoring Miss Indian World, ladies. We appreciate all of you. Thank you to the Fort Peck Sioux drum, and we thank you so much for that beautiful, beautiful honor song. And we thank you all for your time. I think it's been a wonderful night, and I'm glad you were all here to share it with us. I'm Beulah Sunrise. Listen to me on the radio on Monday night, KANW.com, and you can listen Mountain Standard Time, Monday night from 7 to 10. And or you can tune in from 7 to 10 on 89.1 FM KANW. Check out my show. I think you'll like it. It's Worldwide Indigenous. So I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you to Rick here, my co-host. It's been fun having doing this thing again. And I want to invite you all to stick around because Miss Indian World's going to be back to greet all of you. You can take your photos and meet her. She's a wonderful young lady. And I will talk to you next time. Akiaha.